Vox Obscura has returned, and with it comes a craftable dead messenger, as well as a range of great weapons and armor from Season of the Risen. Today I'm going to run through the mission guide, plus also check out the loot in more detail, as Vox Obscura has returned via the Exotic Mission Rotator in Destiny 2. Without further delay, let's check out the Exotic Mission itself. So to access it, you want to select it in the Legends tab via the Director, and the Exotic Mission Rotator only features one exotic mission per week. At the time of publishing this guide, it's featured, but there are two others in the rotation at the moment, including the Presage and also Operation Seraph Shield. Okay, let's dig into the Vox Obscura guide. So Destiny 2 introduced Vox Obscura during the Season of the Risen, and once you've successfully finished the quest, you're going to earn that exotic grenade launcher called the Dead Messenger, though this time it's going to be craftable. So load into the mission, and now that you've arrived on Mars, your task is to infiltrate the Scion base. So access the base's hangar through the back wing by hacking the door. Afterwards, you're going to encounter a group of Scions and turrets before gaining control of one of the interceptors. And the interceptor's cannons can destroy a marked wall, creating an exit to the Barrens. Okay, let's have a look at the first phase of the mission. So as you exit, your first objective is to clear the airfield before the orbital bombardment commences. Failure to complete this task within the time limit results in a wipe, requiring you to start again. During this phase, your team must defeat a Goliath tank to clear out space for Keitel, and you can use ranged weapons for a quicker tank takedown. Next, you've got an unstoppable champion going to spawn inside a small building, and you want to focus on killing it as quickly as you possibly can. Following the death of the unstoppable champion, Amanda Holliday provides you with a Drake tank for the next encounter. So then you need to go to the Scablands, which are full of Cabal. You want to avoid engaging them to preserve your tank's health for the upcoming challenges, including more Goliath tanks and also shielded signal towers. And also there's a load of Cabal as well. So you want to prioritise taking down the Goliath tanks, and once they are eliminated, focus on the signal towers. These towers can be destroyed by detonating the generators, targeting the blue marked weak spots for optimal effectiveness. So once the towers are down, the timer stops and the second encounter begins. Okay, next up we've got Phase 2. So this phase starts after you enter the control room within the base, and you have to confront another unstoppable champion and an incendiar named Barak. So after defeating them, descend to the lower floors via the exhaust ports, and you want to be careful here as the area contains vents emitting damaging blue flames. Upon reaching the lower floor, you're going to face 3 shielded Scion Code Wardens, led by their commanders, and then what you want to do is jump into the bubbles and defeat the Scions in the bubbles, and then you can start killing the yellow bar Scions on the outside. So defeating them all grants access to the control room, and that sets the stage for the final part of the mission. Well, the boss here is called Kabix, and you're going to find yourself trapped inside a void energy bubble, and that can be easily shattered with any non-explosive weapons. You just want to be careful though, you don't want to use a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher here. That would be very, very bad. To escape, shoot the glowing spots on the bubble's exterior, and you're going to need to clear a swarm of Scions and also turrets to make Kabix vulnerable. So once you're in the control room, there are 3 suspended Scion commanders that you've got to eliminate to inflict more damage on the boss. Repeat the process twice, and then you're going to finally defeat that boss, and then the 10-minute timer is going to stop. So head up to the top of the control room, access the chest room on the right-hand side of the control panel, and then you're going to receive the craftable Dead Messenger. You want to inspect it and extract the pattern, and then you can go to the Enclave on Savathun's Throne World and craft your very own Dead Messenger. You can also go there and level it up as well nice and quickly, making the perks available instantly. We're talking about the Dead Messenger, let's have a closer look at it. So Dead Messenger is an exotic energy grenade launcher, and it comes with the perks Trinary Vision. So it's a one-shot handheld grenade launcher, and projectiles release a fan of 3 energy waves on contact with the ground. And then we got the fundamentals, so change the weapon's damage type. You can cycle between solar, arc, and void. So this one is a great weapon for ad clear in Destiny 2. Simply shoot in the general direction and your enemies are gonna die. It's really, really good with the element switching mechanic, meaning you can mix and match to suit any build that you've got. So as well as the craftable Dead Messenger, we also have some decent weapons on offer from Season of the Risen. First of all, we've got Recurrent Impact. That one is a machine gun. It's a legendary power machine gun that deals stasis damage. It's a rapid fire frame, meaning it's got deeper ammo reserves and a slightly faster reload when the magazine is empty. For PvP, Perpetual Motion and Headstone would be a good roll, and for PvE, Subsistence and Frenzy, that would also be good too. Then we got Explosive Personality. It's a legendary energy grenade launcher with a wave frame, meaning it's a one-shot handheld grenade launcher, and projectiles release a wave of energy when they contact the ground. For PvP, Autoloading Holster and Disruption Break would be good, and for PvE, Frenzy and Feeding Frenzy would be a decent roll. We also have the Sweet Sorrow. That one is a legendary energy auto rifle with a rapid fire frame, meaning deeper ammo reserves. For PvE, Arrowhead Break and Appended Mag, Triple Tap and Turnabout would be a really good roll, and for PvP, Perpetual Motion and Tap the Trigger would be the best. Next up we got Thoughtless. This one is a sniper. It's a kinetic sniper, an adaptive frame. For PvE, Fluted Barrel, Appended Mag, Overflow and Firing Line would be good. Firing Line always good for snipers in PvE content. And then for PvP, Fluted Barrel, Accurized Rounds, Perpetual Motion and Snapshot Sights. Snapshot Sights, great for PvP snipers. Next up we got Under Your Skin. This is one of my favourites. It's a legendary energy combat bow, and you got longer draw time, and it's optimised for damage. For PvE, Archer's Tempo and Adaptive Munitions would be good, and for PvP, Archer's Tempo and Opening Shot, that would be a decent roll. Finally, we've got the Peace of Mind. This one is a pulse rifle. It's a legendary kinetic pulse rifle with a rapid fire frame, meaning it's got deeper ammo reserves. You got slightly faster reload when the magazine is empty. For PvE, Overflow and Focus Fury would be good, and for PvP, Overflow and Moving Target, well, that would be a good roll. Well, that is it for this guide for the Vox Obscura in the Exotic Mission Rotator. You've also got the Dead Messenger and great weapons from Season of the Risen. And as always, thank you so much for watching or for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you real soon.
Sabathan kept these undead dolts in here under lock and key. Studied them for a while. She wanted to see if there were anything like Knockers' necromancy. They weren't. They got a special kind of resurrection just for them. No ghosts, no throne worlds, just dark ether and the witness. And lucky for us, they just keep coming.